sometimes our mouth would move faster than what our mind moves. And what do I mean about that? Sometimes we say things that we really didn't think about. We always have that person, and I'm guilty of being one of them, that always has a zinger on the top of his head ready for it to come out. Why am I talking about this? Because the Bible tells us to be slow to speak. Again, King Solomon would write, "Do not be quick to lift up a word before God, for he is in heaven and you are on earth." And today's reading in Matthew chapter 26, we read about Christ sitting down at the Lord's Supper. And he's explaining this new covenant that's about to be instituted, where he says, "Take this bread, it is my body broken for you, and take this wine, for it's my blood poured out for the many, for the forgiveness of sins." Christ starts talking about, I would have to be raised up, and I am going to go, and tonight the shepherd's about to be struck, and the sheep are about to all go away. And Simon Peter, being the one who always speaks without thinking, says, "Lord, though they all fall away, I will never fade away. Truly I tell you, this very night, before the rooster crows, you will deny me 3 times. Peter again wants to overcome Jesus. "Even though I must die with you, I would not deny you." And then all the disciples jump in, of course, to show, well, someone's bigger than the next. We have to be careful the vows that we make, because as God will tell the prophet in the Old Testament, the heart is deceitful and desperately sick. Your very nature of your heart and my very nature of my heart is sin. It's deceit, and it's full of lies. And yet it's only by the power of Christ that it can be changed. Did you know that God is willing to take your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh? One that can feel, one that can think like him, one that can love others like him. Sometimes our thoughts get bored and they take a stroll out of our mouth. And this is what happened to Peter today. And he was known by it, the guy who denied Christ 3 times. But yet Christ got him. Christ restored him. And Christ used him. And he wants to do the same for you today.